What's going on, YouTube? It's Tijon, aka Top Cyberdog, and I'm back with another video for the channel. And with good news, we finally hit 500 subscribers on this channel. It's something that I wasn't expecting when I made this channel, but we're here now, and I couldn't be happier. The support that I've gotten from the community has been unbelievable, and it's greatly appreciated. But with that being said, we have that giveaway to talk about before we hop into our Let's Defend SOC alert. So for the giveaway, we're just going to have a first place and a second place winner. For the second place, I already got the goodies loaded up. We're going to have a little discount code for a Let's Defend subscription. And in the first place, I'm going to give away 5 days of free VIP access on Let's Defend platform. So for anybody looking out there to do any kind of SOC analyst work or dive into the VIP section of Let's Defend, now's your chance to get that opportunity. So all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, number one. Number two, if you're on IG, subscribe to my Instagram at Top Cyberdog. And last but not least, leave a comment down below explaining why you want to have the opportunity to win one of these prizes and what it would do for you. Just get a little engagement on the videos. But that's it. So follow those 3 easy steps and you will be entered into the giveaway. And then let's say by the time I upload my next SOC alert investigation, I'll have a winner picked out and we'll give those goodies away. All right. So I appreciate everybody rocking out with me so far. 500 and onwards up to 1,000. Gonna keep climbing from there. And as we go on, hopefully the content will keep going and getting better as we go. All right. I feel like I'm rambling. But anyway, we got Let's Defend loaded up into the SOC environment. So we're going to pick out an alert and get straight to it. We got to sharpen that iron. All right, let's go, you guys. All right, so we are loaded into our SOC environment. And let's pick out something critical. We see we got SOC104, Malware Detected. All right. So on October 29th, 2020, at 7:55 p.m., an alert fired off regarding the host by the name of John Computer with the IP address of 172.16.17.82. And it looks like the computer got a file on it that triggered the alert. And it looks like a purchase order executable, and then we have the file hash. It was allowed, and then we actually have the potentially malicious file that's accessible. Okay, so we'll take that. All right. So that's excuse me. That's moved us over into the investigation channel. So now we'll create a case. And before we start the plays, like I say in all my investigations, go ahead and copy the alert details and paste that into some kind of Word document, just so we have a guide to follow as we're moving about different sections. Okay, so with that out the way, we'll start the playbook, and the first play is to define the threat indicator. We have some options: unknown or unexpected outgoing internet traffic, antivirus programs malfunctioning, becoming disabled for unknown reasons, unknown or unexpected services and applications configured to launch automatically on system boot. Okay, just off of what we know already, I'm gonna go with other. We're gonna hit next for the next play. Play number 2. Check if the malware is quarantined/cleaned. Is the malware quarantined or cleaned? If we go over to our alert details, we can see under device action, this was allowed, meaning it was not quarantined whatsoever. All right, play number 3. Analyze malware. Analyze malware in third-party tools and find C2 addresses. You can use the free products/services below. So as you can tell in my tabs up above, I already have VirusTotal and hybrid analysis already booted up, ready to go. Any run's good as well, but I'm just really comfortable with VirusTotal and hybrid analysis. But any run is an excellent sandboxing tool. Okay, so now we can take the details that we have from our alert and get to digging for some truth. All right. So what I'm going to do is copy the not the attachment, but the download URL for the zip file that contains this file that's in question. I'm going to copy that live link, and we're going to go over to VirusTotal. We're going to paste that in and see what we get. Oh, I know what that, okay, that's wrong. Okay, we need to copy this right here. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so disregard this first search. This is what we want. Okay, so this is the download link that is included in our alert. Now remember, never click on that download link in the alert. Only interact with that in some kind of online sandbox or some kind of sandbox that you have in your home lab. We don't want to potentially expose our systems to any kind of malware. So just have that in mind. We do not want to download those files, please. All right, so we can see 9 security vendors have flagged this as malicious. Okay. All right, so we can already note that this is a good IOC. And I'm gonna make some adjustments. Okay, perfect. All right. Next, what we can do is we can take that same link and we can fire this off in our sandboxing environment. So we'll agree to their terms. We'll do it in a Windows 10 environment. We'll generate a public report. And we'll see what this is doing under the hood. I'm just making mistakes today. So this isn't gonna work because I defanged it. This is just out of habit. If you see right here, these X's need to be T's. So let's just scrap that. Let's make sure that's right. Okay. That's weird. Windows 10. Oh, it did it for me? That's weird. Very weird. All right, I'm not gonna really trust this too much. At least this resource. I'm still going to take the stance that download link is malicious, and the contents of that zip folder are malicious for the time being. Haven't heard anything that's gonna persuade me otherwise yet. All right, so what we can do now is go to our endpoint. Exactly. So John Computer is the address we want to reach, and that will be 172.16.17.82. John Computer right here. All right. So I just want to look to see what the user or threat actor was doing. Not too much that I'm seeing. We have no network action. But we do see at the very bottom, with no event time, a process name by the name of our purchase order executable. All right, yeah, it's John's downloads right here from the path. Okay. I'm not liking this so far. I think our user John got confused and thought this purchase order was something official, and it was not. So for right now, I'm gonna contain this. We can always uncontain it, but I'm not liking it so far. Okay. Next, we definitely want to check the logs. We want to check to see what happened on the network, because that also tells a story, a truthful story at that. So what we can do is we can query the source address, which is John's computer, and that's going to be the 172 address. All right, so we have 5 events. We can see various days in 2 different years. So we're only going to be concerned about the October 29 event. So we'll scroll down till we hit that. All right, and we can see this is coming from the firewall, our source address of John's computer, over a very strange source port. And we can see that just minutes after our alert fired off at 7:55 p.m., at 8:06 p.m., John's computer reached out to a destination address of 208.91.199.223. We need to copy this because this is possibly a C2, which is no bueno. So we'll go ahead and back out of that. We'll go ahead and paste that new address in. Ooh, we can see it's coming from United States. It's pretty new as far as its analysis date, and we have one vendor flagging it as malicious. I have Abuse IPDB open. Let's go ahead and pop it in there and see some details about it. All right, so this is out of, I'm not even gonna butcher that, but this is coming out of Utah. The domain is newfold.com, and it is a data center. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so we contain this, and I'm gonna stand on that. And in my professional opinion, I'm gonna say this is malicious. And we just got done looking at the logs. For the next play, the play is to check if someone requested the C2. As we just witnessed, our source address, John's computer, reached out to that 208 IP address, and it was successful. We already contain the endpoint, so we do not need to do anything further for this play. Now we need to add all those truths that we found, all the details, the IOCs. We need to input that into our findings. So we'll go ahead and copy that zip file, and I'm gonna defang this as I always do. Put those X's in there. Right, URL address. Add another one, and then we will add the hash for the purchase order executable. And I'm just glancing over at my other monitor where I have my Word document and I have everything ready to go. For me, it just makes everything much simpler and cleaner, and I'm able to get my alerts done much faster. And then next we will add that C2 address from Utah. Defang that. C2. Not URL, sorry. It is a IP address. All right, that's looking good. Good stuff. So we will hit next, and we will add our notes. And I already have my notes almost done, so let me just finish those out. Alright. Okay, let's just space that out, make it digestible. Okay, so on October 29th, 2020 at 7:55 p.m., our SIM alerted on malware in our environment coming from endpoint 172.16.17.82. Hostname is John Computer, and the file in question is purchase order executable. And then we listed out the hash, and we analyzed the hash, and it's been flagged as malicious by Virus Total. We checked the network logs, confirmed our endpoint reached out to a C2 address 208.91.199.223 minutes after our alert fired off. The C2 has been flagged as malicious online, so our endpoint has been compromised. We have contained the endpoint for remediation and training for our user. And that wraps it about up. So we'll go ahead and go to next. We'll finish our playbook. All right. That moves us back to the investigation channel, where we can now close out the alert. And I'm going to go with the true positive for this one, in my professional opinion. And for our closeout notes, I like to just apply the same analyst notes that I have. And we'll close out the alert and see what we got. Oh, I know you seen that confetti. 198 days on LetsDefend. It's been a journey, a real journey. But I thank you guys for sticking with me on this completely. Hit continue, and we can see now we are in the closed alert section, and we can see we have a correct result for this alert. And that's it. Another one off the list. So again, you guys, thank you for sticking with me. We have surpassed our 500 subscriber goal. So definitely leave a comment. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, and you'll be entered into the giveaway for the Let's Defend prizes. And I'll probably put the date somewhere on the video as far as the closeout date for the giveaway. So be on the lookout on the screen right now for that. But again, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate all the support. I really do enjoy doing these alerts, and I feel like I'm getting better as a presenter and speaker each and every video that I do. And talking in front of the camera is becoming more and more of an easier task. So thank you guys for the support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Top Cyberdog. I'm out of here. Peace.